Three, two, one. What's up? Tuesday Night Live. What's going on, guys? We made some fupa danglers in Woodland today. XL fupas. Are those danglers? Nope. XL fupas also starting to come off the line. Rallymans with pistols coming off the line in Woodland. 3-pack radio packs right there. Woodland OD black. And also multi-cam black. Those are for those 3 radio kits that Radio Made Easy puts out. 8-mag stacked rigs, NSW rigs, 6x12 rigs, black day packs. We just got a pallet of zipper in today, so everything with zippers back on now. Mag pouches, Rallymans with pistols right here. Rallyman's belt with pistols on belt. Rallyman OD without pistols. 12 gauge pull-out pouches in Highlander. You guys ordered a shitload of those on Black Friday. I don't know why those sold so much. Four-mag bandoliers, Woodland. 4-mag bandoliers, multicam. There are 30 of each. That'll be 60 orders that ship tomorrow morning. Where did I put my water? Let's see, who's here? What's up, guys? WebDad, James, Norihiko. What's up, Norihiko? Power Courage, AJ, Kiri. Hey, what's up, Kiri? Bob's, what's going on? Vance, Mycon, what's up? Brian Lincoln. What does that say? I need my glasses. Tom, what's up? Tabor, what's going on? Biden told us to buy shotguns. We got a badass shotgun, right? We've shipped a lot of those 3.5-inch ones. There's another one there. Zio, what up? Chuck, what's going on? 12 gauge Highlander pull-out pouches sound like a good add-on to side of a modular rig. It would, yeah, it would be. It would be. It'd be great for that. What modular rig are we talking about? Justin 5. Tabor, hey, what's up? You know you were a bad guy in the Going Home books, A American. Just got my Tiffany blue tool pod. Nice. That's probably the last of those. We have not been able to get Tiffany blue material. Learn today that when a gun is in your mouth, you can only speak vowels. It was strange day at the range this morning. I guess that is weird. Did you have a suicide at gun range? Todd, what's up? How about that? It adjusts in the back, it velcros in place. There's a lot of adjustment there. You can still do Velcro dot retention. You can strip those out if you wish. .20 rounders. All canvas. Like old canvas. Like dust in the air every time the needle hits it. So what's going on? What did we learn today? Anything new, crazy going on? Thunderhawk, what's up? Just discovered a pouch inside my padded Ear Pro. Perfect for miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what it's for. It's for batteries. Journal for when you change your batteries, any maintenance on them, anything like that. Shoveling wet snow today. We didn't get any snow, man. There was snow coming down in the air when I fed the animals this morning. Nothing sticking. It was wet all day. Blue gun disarm training at LGS before work. Started a drill with the most powerful position. The gun is in dude's mouth. The Tiger Stripe rig, it's a bandolier, like the bandoliers that we're giving away free with the Cyber Monday orders. But this one has Velcro adjustable lids. This lid goes in here 5 inches. The Velcro inside is also 5 inches. So you could run 40 round mags with this, and you could also run 30 round mags. You could put 20s in there. I learned that wearing my green cut resistant gloves makes my fingers cold. Does it? Like your green cut resistant. Are you talking about like flight gloves? Like Nomax gloves? Where are all these dipshits coming from? Do you got a bazooka? No need for the Second Amendment. Don't ban these epoxy just yet. There was another one on here too. The beauty is, like, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, you want to rape children and have sex with men. I don't care other than you raping children. I'll kill you if we catch you doing that. But if you want to fuck men, I don't care that you suck dicks. Like, just, you can't do it on my property or around any of my friends. Just like you can't stop anybody from having guns. Like, the chances are you don't even live in the goddamn United States. So you probably can't have a gun anyway, so don't worry about the Second Amendment. Those bandoliers are sick. Like how you can fold them. You can absolutely fold them up. They fucking just go right into a stack, man, perfectly. Made a new few varieties of cocktail garnishes. Lemon elderberry, lime cherry salt. Oh, that's going to be fucking really good, the lime cherry salt. Orange old fashioned. That'll be good too. Samples coming. Thank you. I love to try them. Just ordered double wide. What is the 6th and 7th Amendment? Your right to homosexual marriage and something else? You can't have the 6th and 7th without the 1st and the 2nd. And your First Amendment, that works out in public for you. That doesn't work in my fucking living room for you. Tighten fingers, reduce circulation. Yeah, I have a problem with cold weather gloves in that I have no tactile feel, right? So I'll put on those little red Milwaukee gloves because of the tactile feel, but they don't help too much. They say in America you were probably within 200 yards of a firearm at all times. Yeah, even in Illinois. Have my dad's sea bag from Vietnam. I'd love to show up with a wad of cash and have you make something. What would you want? What would you want to make out of it? With his printed name and number, that's cool too. We can also put name and numbers and such on there for you. We can replace those. Just ordered double wide 42 mag crossbody bag. Double wide crossbody. You just ordered a double wide crossbody bag. Somebody did buy that. 48 mag war bag, that 8 mag war bag. Windstopper gloves are the best, found for warm and dexterity balance. Where are you getting those at, man? Which ones do you like? Who makes them? Patrick, what's up? Big Oos, what's going on? Sold over 400 freeze-dried meals this weekend on our Black Friday promo. That's awesome, man. King Co has a good pair of insulated gloves, but they are thick. Yeah, I've got a bunch of like double and triple layer Mountain Research. I think it's Mountain Research that I have. part of the big ICWIC system. Vietnam sea bag material is thick as hell. I default to, yeah, it is. It is. And the Vietnam era can be a couple different types of material, right? Because that goes as far back as what, 63 up until 73, I think. There were some different variations in there. This had a dude's name on it, and I worked the name just into the mag pouches. And I think it's blood that's on here. I don't know why there would be blood on a sea bag, but it definitely looks like blood on this one. Ordered one of those super duper fupas in gray. Yeah, we have no gray. We just we're waiting on the gray to come in. Mountain Hardware is outdoor research. It was outdoor research. That's what it is. We have a lot of that shit. To include the it's almost like a down sleeping bag, the pants and jacket set for that. And then we also have the overalls. I've got those for me and Amanda. We've got probably 20 different pieces of the layers. My dad's bag came back on a C-130 in '68 before I was born. That's cool, man. That's cool. Is your dad still around? AJ, do you have those meals or you have to process them now? Love the Tiger Stripe. Yeah, the Tiger Stripe works good, man. And it's always a fight, too, like on the pattern. Do I want to put more black in or less black, right? Do I want a lot more or less of it? Yeah, yeah, John has more winter gear than I do, and I live in Montana. Surplus stores, surplus stores. We've got some good ones. And most of that surplus stuff, most of that cold weather shit was brand new. It was still in the bags with tags. He passed 90. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Well, when the time comes, we can definitely, build whatever you want. There's some good real estate on those bags. We can get a few pieces out of them for sure. Yeah, John, Amanda hates being cold. I carry her around like a koala bear. She's like a little Joey, gets in the pocket. Been making the meals in bulk, the 5-gallon Mylar. Just need a Porsche. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's awesome. You guys face the pattern to show it off. I have high-end American-made pouches in multicam black that has maybe one. Well, that's because they're just. Most that they're probably laser cutting it or cutting it on a Gerber or on a Metrix, right? And it's just nesting the patterns. Most companies also just nest it where they can get the most, so orientation doesn't, show on those pouches either. Did you hear about the Tim Walls? And I did, man. It sounds like a real fucking mess for him. I hope they just fucked the shit out of that dude. Saw a video of surplus winter pallet sales. Had the old giant parkas that go over your ruck. Yeah, that's old stuff. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Surplus store near me are filled with... Yeah, that's how most of them are. There's still a few good ones around. How's the gun show in Oklahoma? That's supposed to be the biggest one in the United States now. Might have been, I heard someone mention an American-made overall. Flag nor fail. I don't know what Bear said, but Rob Bailey is flag nor fail. I do not think they are American made though. I think he's offshoring them. They design, they cut and sew in-house, do a lot of the prototypes, but I think that the product is coming offshore. But we have a ton of flag nor fail shit here. I saw Amanda has a pair of overalls. I saw them tonight on the rack. Just check it out if you're interested in it. It's F&F, flag nor fail. Kill Rob Bailey is his personal channel. It's worth following. Clear, Calculated, and Vicious is his business page. It's worth listening to also. And then you can decide, if you want to do business there. I went to school with the owner of the show's kid. What show are we talking about? I used to go and love the surplus store. Winnemacker's Tulsa Arm Show. Oh, got it. Okay. Roundhouse USA also has USA made overall. Good, awesome. Never heard of them. Does Origin make a overall? What is the best way to contact you about shipping an order? It's not gonna fucking help you none. I don't even check emails. What's your order? And I know that that's not what you want to hear, especially as the customer that placed an order. But you're on here with a name that doesn't even have a name. I can literally help you in no way right now. What's your order number? Let's move on here. What's your order number? What did you order? And what code did you use when you ordered it? And coming on here, where you're never at, when I do one of these literally every day of the year for the last 10 years, is not the way to do it. I understand. That's how you're getting a hold of me. The real answer is your order hasn't shipped because it can't ship yet. Wrangler Star is looking very, yeah, he looks like he's really made some life changes, yeah. Pat Mac, oh yeah, Pat Mac will fuck you up. He came in here and lifted every fucking weight in my shop. Pat was here for probably 4 hours and worked out for 2 of the 4 hours he was here. Battle Chemist, what's up, man? You have you had the 40 mic, right? I pulled your 40 mic pouches today. Amanda's got to do the skull. We're suing NBC account for missing funds, missing founds form in our account. We're suing NBC account for missing founds form in our. I don't know what you're talking about there, man. Next week makes 1 year of solid row machine use. Yeah, I do not like my row machine. There we go. Daypack, Coyote. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what do you want? Like, you just ordered on Black Friday? This better be last year's Black Friday. There's a shitload of Coyote packs over here. Why are you asking me how to contact you? Like, you placed the order. You're on the text and email. Have you replied to either your text or your email that goes out every day? Here's Coyote bags right here waiting to ship. January 1st, it'll be illegal to order accessories for gun parts online here in California. What? $239. First of all, that's not even a real order number. 2394021. Our order numbers are 6 digits. Let's see. Are you Colton in Escondido? Is that you, Steve, from Craigslist? Psst. Is that you, Steve? What's the question, Colton? You literally just ordered this fucking thing. Like, what's up? Make a day trip to our old stomping grounds in Santee, currently at our property in Ocotillo. Oh, that's cool, dude. Where are you in Ocotillo, man? Amazon Prime. The OG Glock. Is this, how many orders does he have? You've got 3. He has 3 orders. He's ordered. You ordered November 4th. You ordered the 28th, which is already shipped. That's probably why he's fucking asking about his backpack. We just built them, dude. We show them every fucking day on this. Like, we just fucking built the motherfuckers. No, my beard's fake. I put it on so that little cunts like yourself will ask, "What? You know why you get punched in the mouth all the time? Because you're fucking stupid. That's why. You know why you're stupid? Because motherfuckers don't just slap the shit out of you when you should be slapped." To the police and fire supply stores, they will have hundreds of trade-ins. Close to Akatia Wells. I got it, man. Man, we used to go to Akatia Wells, and I'd see dudes out there that have, like, scraped the property and starting to put up fencing and shipping containers. I'll bet it's so different out there now. I bet there's actually a fucking Walmart in Akatia Wells now. I've never been in a fight in my life. You're right. You're right. I put on my clip-on beard to avoid fights. Amazon Prime shipping. Hey, where's the dude at? Hey, backpack guy. What's his name? CC2700. Hey, what's the question with the bag, bud? Like, for real, what's up? Did you got a wrong address in there or something? You realize, like, we have 3,000 fucking orders from Black Friday until Cyber Monday, right? And that doesn't include yesterday's orders. There's about 3,000 of them. We simply haven't fucking thumbed through them all yet. Like, that's the answer. We just haven't fucking physically have not been able to process them. Trent, how's your music career going? What was your last album called? Shotgun? I can't grow a beard either, so don't feel bad. Yeah, YouTube changed everybody's name. It happened a couple weeks ago. Do I sell these beards? No, but I can fucking educate you on how to get a girlfriend. Trent, hey, you're banned, buddy. I don't have any time for your bullshit distraction. Run on somewhere else. The beauty of this is, you still hear me? We can't see you ever again here. You're gonna have to come back with another fake account. And the fact that you still call yourself Trent. Anybody else on here named Trent, I'll make fun of you too. So don't feel bad. I like the bandolier build videos. I know it is a giveaway item, but just out of curiosity's sake, what do you think would be your... it'd be 65 bucks. It'd be 65 bucks. And it should not be 65 bucks, but for it to even make it have $15, $20 in it after the fact, it would have to be that. And the real problem is the labor that it takes away from $500 and $600 items. Yeah, I did a bandolier with a flap tonight. We're doing a video tomorrow. I think Jeff's bringing an M16A1 as well as a modern rifle and old, Vietnam uniform. And then here's a 20 rounder also out of canvas. So the free bags, we have put out 120 of them so far. Here's 30 from today. Here's 30 from today. And then we've got a few ODs, and then we have multi-pack also. We're gonna sell the lids. No, eventually, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. But just putting the lids on this, triples the build time of building those on the floor, the giveaways. The pattern's the same. It's one pattern, it's rectangle. But by the time we fabricate the lids, fabricate the pull tabs, put the Velcro here and here, and the extra piece of Velcro on the inside, it's literally 3 times the labor time. Have I done anything with Mitchell pattern? I don't know what Mitchell pattern is. What is that? Large mesh pouches in multicam black hot. No, I don't have any of those. Order them. We'll build them. We like every week we run pouches. Tiger Stripe is slick. Are you still able to get? No, we haven't been able to get chocolate chip forever. If you find some place selling it, let me know. Are you gonna offer any of the canvas item one-offs? Eventually, probably so. This one will go to Jeff. Like he'll take that one home tomorrow. The one he wants is a 6-mag, but I wanted to test the build, how I was going to do the pieces on it stuff. Could you laser cut it as one piece with lids built in? Can you? Yeah. But right now, and if we laser cut, like if this was one piece, it would be way more fucking work sewing all the Velcro because of the bulk, right? Right now it's a 7 by 16 or 7 by 17 inch rectangle. It was 14. It is way faster. Plus we can use scrap to build these out of, especially with the laser running. We have a lot of scrap off the side, long pieces, and we can use those to build this item with, which is why I talked about it in the video. I cut it into 2 pieces instead. But bulk, anytime you have bulk, it just fucking slows everything down. Mitchell camouflage design developed during Korean. Oh, I didn't know that. Chocolate, yeah, chocolate chip's one of my favorite too. Heard a new conspiracy true. The McAfee guy died the same day the building in Miami imploded. I heard that too. I heard that they blew that building up. That's what I heard. IDF blew up the building over his apartment. And I thought it was over Epstein files. Dumb question. But can you get Marpat woodland material? Nope. Nope. We bought all of the Marpat off of the entire internet everywhere we could get it. And it was uniform material. I have not seen any Cordura. We bought all the last. Bear might have some. I know he really likes Marpat stuff. But we haven't seen it. Yeah, why would Muslims be on American soil? Why would we let all these fucking conquerors and terrorists on U.S. soil? How come when 9/11 hit, we tripled the Muslim population in the United States in the next 18 months? Why did we import all those people? Yeah, Marpat is supposed to be government use only, like Scorpion, but it's out there. Like, we bought fucking thousands of yards of it with EGAs on it. No, I do not have any ATAX Ghost. I also do not have any Raid at all. And that's not a dumb question about the Marpat, man. I would run the fuck out of it because that's what Jeff likes. That's what fucking TJ likes. $18 for a gallon. That's what it costs, man. Raw milk is costly, bro. And there's such a demand for it. Like the lady we got raw milk from stopped delivering out here. Or maybe I was just a pain in her ass. Order out of chaos. It is illegal for us operatives to operate. It is illegal for U.S. operatives or us U.S. operatives. The IDF is not a U.S. entity. They operate on U.S. soil with impunity. Yeah, that's that whole FISA court shit too. My wife has our dog wrapped up in blankets like it's a child. She loves the dog more than me. What kind of dog is it? And she probably does love the dog more than you. You want me to send her an email and ask her if she loves the dog? $80 views and 66 likes. I've had my EDC belt for 12 years now, still in good shape. Ordered a rigger's belt to use with my tool bag. Right on. Pitbull mixed with Whippet. That's a hell of a mix, man. Is it more Pitbull or more Whippet? Notice how those buildings in Hong Kong have been on fire for days and have not fallen. So what do you think that means? What do you take from that, Jody? Did the Coyote backpack guy, like, did he ever say what his deal was? What the concern was? Josh Bateman. Yeah, I had a good day, man. I am prepping right now for tomorrow. Heard they're going after Zelensky. His right-hand guy is being forced to resign. Yeah, I heard that too. I also just heard some shit. Is it Maduro? Who's Venezuela? They pushed Maduro to hand over paperwork showing that the Biden administration told him to empty those prisons and export all those criminals to the United States. Have you heard that? I just heard that a couple hours ago, actually. And then I also, there's a dude on YouTube all the time. There's two of them. B-52's in the air, 2 hours out from Venezuela. Like, it's such, they always get me with that shit too. I'm like, oh shit, are they really doing it? They get me to click. Face is almost all pit, pink nose with multi-shade brown over the body. Right on, man. Is it a good dog? I assume it is, or you wouldn't have it. Go for it. She replies with a, I don't know who you are, but yeah, that's good. That's exact. That should be her answer. Tell that dude to fuck off. That should be her answer. I do not want to get involved in your reindeer games. Does Zelensky dance videos, man? He used to be like a Saturday Night Live host. So Zelensky, Vladimir Voldemort Zelensky, bought the third largest landmass ranch in the United States, like just a month or two ago. I heard that guy, Bad Bunny, his record label is owned by the Ministry of Defense. Is that true? Fuck that dude. They should just fucking walk up on stage and tase his ass and just fucking bag him up right when he comes in the country. You can let him go later that night, but just fucking tase him in front of all those people. Good evening, John. This is Barrett checking in. Barrett who? Which one? Which Barrett? 0321 Barrett. I seen a video of Zelensky blowing a chunk of yeah, right. I think everybody saw that. The amount of videos saying they are showing Marines invading Venezuela is crazy. See, is there any footage of it? You know how we know Marines were invading Venezuela? Because it'd be on fucking CNN. When's a fucking MEU gone anywhere and fucking there wasn't footage of it? Bad Bunny ice memes are vicious and hilarious. So the requirement for being the head of a comm block country is Vladimir. I don't know, man. I'm so over it. Like the shit hit the fan, cry wolf stuff played out. If I open their page and it's 300 videos, emergency alert. That's what fucking, fuck, man. It gets me even. I can't do it. I can't get on, and I can't do it, man. I just can't get on there and have, I can't even have a conversation about some shit I don't want to talk about. You're up late and early all the time. Where do you get your energy? Testosterone, high levels of testosterone, man. High levels of and chemicals. I go to Twitter. That's the newest of info. First name Barrett. Got several orders with SOE. Right on, man. Thank you for your orders. I had a friend that was a recon Marine sniper. His name was Barrett years ago. He was in Lance's platoon. I don't know where he went, but I got an email from him about a year ago reaching out saying what's up. And then my friend Chris Barrett, who owns Barrett's Firearms. T-shirt is awesome. I'm glad I ordered one. Yeah, I like this shirt. I like it a lot. We've run it twice. This is our standard round logo made in the motherfucking USA. It's very big on the back. We have done this in many different colors. Roach Child Army. I don't know what that is. Daily grind, testosterone lifting protocol. That's right. That's right. High levels of testosterone, growth hormone, some secretagogues and peptides, some neurotropics, high levels of caffeine. I heard a Lance Corporal re-enlisted just to get himself a hottie from Venezuela. Would any of the AR, AK rigs harness size down to fit a 9-year-old? Our stacked micro would. I mean, it depends how big the 9-year-old is. Is it a real small 9-year-old or a big 9-year-old? Yeah, I use BPC 157. Take it with TB 500. I think there's a lot of stuff saying that the inhalants, the nasal sprays work. I use injectable. There's a lot of stuff saying that you don't have to site inject it. I know a lot of dudes that swear that it fucking works site injected into the area of the injury. BPC 157, look at KPV. There's a few others out there to mix in there with it too. I saw on Midway USA, they had an open box of 50 cal rifle on sale for $9,000, 98 styles. I saw on Midway USA they had an open box 50 cal. Are you talking about a Barrett, like an M82 or the newer one, or what was it? What do you think this 6.7 thing is about? I don't know. Tell me what we're talking. I don't even know what we're talking about. Tiny hot wife, yeah, fuck a lot. It's what you wanted to do as a kid, and you're a grown fucking man, so make sure you're doing that now. Your t-shirt is awesome. Okay, we read that. KPV, yeah, KPV. Any place you're going to buy BPC 157 or TB 500, you'll also find them already dosed in one vial together. Any place that's selling those will sell KPV. It was the Sim M82A1 in tan. I think that's what my son has. I have a single shot BMG rifle that sells for $22. Which one is that, Battle Chemist? Cody was telling me that today. He's been working gun shows like every weekend, and he said there was a pretty short 50 cal on the table that was a single shot. And I said, like an Ivor Johnson or like an AMAC, or like what was it? And he wasn't sure what it was. Any place in San Diego I can find? No, you just order it off the internet. Like you might be able to get it in San Diego from Optimize You. That's who I get all my stuff from, but not that stuff. Noreen ULR 50 full-size rifle. Make a version of 60. He said there's also one that like collapses in on itself and then you deploy it prior to firing it. Dixon. It's going to be online. Yeah, we get it from Modern Amigos, Modern Aminos, Omega Aminos, or Peptide Sciences. A lot of kids saying 6.7, something to do with some rapper. Thought about my... I don't know what it is. I don't know. Oos, do you know what he's talking about? Single shot 50 BMG for an AR-15 does exist. Yeah, that's not what it was. Amigo. That's what Jacob always says. What's up, amigo? No clue about kit size. Would you think that include X harness on the micro is the best? Well, the thing with the X harness is on the micro rig, and the stacked micro rig is 10 inches, whereas the others are 12 and 13, right? So if we're talking size, that stacked micro gives you 4 mags and a medical pouch, a usable medical pouch. And those crossed rigs, if it as tight as you can get it, you can still make it tighter by overlapping some of the webbing and safety pinning it or gaffers taping it up. So you can still make it a lot smaller if it's still too big. Basketball player height, courtside clip, he dunks and the kid screams 6'7", as in 6'7", but the kids are just saying it now. Got it. So most of them don't even know why, probably. Would you still recommend buying a Glock even if it's a 5 series? I don't know anything about the 5 series other than they've already put a switch in the thing. So it was all bullshit anyways. 6.7 meme is on a scale of 1 to 10. What is it rated? 6, maybe 7. That's the base of the meme. Got it. The Noreen has a collapsible wire stock. Has to be pulled out and pinned in place. But I think you're talking about the one that the barrel extended before firing the links. Got it. Maybe so. I haven't seen it, man. He was just telling me about it. It's slang no parents understand. Interesting arm. Just can't see a practical application in my situation here. What are we talking about, Dylan? The 50 cal? Hydrogel breaches, what about it? No nail, data sheet, slap charges, slider charges, what about them? Well, Dylan, that's good that you don't have an application for a 50. You will save yourself quite a bit of money. Black rapper guy who does Satan worship, blood sacrifices. He was the first one to put it on there. He's a total, got it. What I just like 6969. Karashi or whatever his name is. Fuck now, my brain hurts hearing all these new terms. I mess with them, they say 6'7", and I tell them 10'4". Yeah, Tekashi 6'9". I actually enjoy, I like his music. They asked LeBron James his height. He said 6'7", moving his hands up and down, implying around 6'7", give or take. Rainbow rapper Tekashi, dude is a clown. He's funny. I like his music. We were all at Jeff's house at Thanksgiving when we found his video with the fucking tigers and shit. I wish I could get a 50 weighted long thinking about it. You can. Why can you not? You can have anything you want. You just can't have everything you want. Oh, you're not allowed to have them in Cali? Is that the deal? There's a simple solution for that, man. Every aspect of your life would be better too. It wouldn't just be the 50 cal thing. You know, you can drive right across to a gas station in Arizona when you leave Cali, and they'll hand you a 50 cal, and you can just shoot it out into the desert. Did he rat out a bunch of gas? I don't fucking know if he did or not. Real G's remember Stitch. I like Stitches. You know, Stitches is back. Stitches is fucking. He's been back for about a year. He's got a bunch of songs out. He just did something with Forgiato Blow. I don't know, 5-6 months ago. He's all over the place. How deep is my bunker? From the ceiling of this one, I am about 30 feet right here. Stayed practical, 5.569 millimeter 12 gauge. Good. That's cool, dude. NC Patriot, what's up, man? Asking the tyrannical government, or just stop asking the tyrannical government permission yet. Arizona or Vegas, go to Henderson. I mean, you have a lot of options anywhere. you have like 49 more options, soon to be 50. Don't come to Vegas. We'd go to Vegas and stay for 6 weeks at a time, like in Henderson. Like, I enjoyed it out there. Good sort of white rapper is G. I like G-Eazy. I liked all that shit he did with Halsey and stuff. G-Eazy popped up on my Instagram stuff yesterday. I think he's got some new stuff out. Yeah, don't bring your politics. Don't go to the South and move next to a fucking. When you buy a house next to a guy that's got a fucking car up on blocks and fucking AstroTurf in his front yard, you don't get to tell him how to change that shit. Like, you don't get to move to a new place and fucking change it. Young Gerald. Celine Dion is a great rapper. Are civilians allowed to own shock tube initiators and hydrogel type tape? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Henderson, Greenway, and Horizon. What was that? What was that massive hotel out there? Was it called the Reserve? Had all the fucking African elephants and the big crossed horns in front of it. It's not that anymore. We used to go out there all the time. We were talking about Vegas yesterday. Do you remember the paddle boat hotel? The riverboat hotel? Every Friday they'd have a seafood buffet there. And you could get whole lobster claws and king crab claws and shit. It was fucking awesome, man. Yeah, I watched the T-Rex arms thing on Explosive. They are very fucking lacking. Civilian, let's be real, that's civilian pyrotechnics. The Safari, that was it. It's legal, yeah, it's legal as long as you have that blaster's license. How do I fit family and friends into my routine? My son left here probably 2 hours ago and got here at like 7 this morning and is still on the property. And my wife is right over there.
And we don't have a lot of friends, and they come here.
Yeah, our friends come here. We don't like I don't go on a guy's night out. There's no fucking women's night out. Like, we're together almost 24 hours a day every single day. Make better explosive stuff by biofarms. Yes, you could. Yeah, Timothy McVeigh. Well, it wasn't Timothy McVeigh, but the Oklahoma City bombing fucked it up for the rest of you guys. Yeah, legal for a fee. That's right. Tactical Mexican food. So when James said tactical Mexican, he would go to El Vallarta. We've been going to the other Mexican place here in town. And we go, I don't know, maybe once a month, if that. You can get a lot of cool explosives and stuff from IWA. No, you can't. You can get some neatly packaged fireworks from IWA. Like, if you haven't heard a Qualtech bang or a DefTech 25 go off, you don't have a fucking clue. None of that IWA shit is anything like real fucking bangers. Nothing, not even fucking close. The IWA shit, the closest thing to an IWA fucking flashbang, a gunshot is louder. The IWA fucking bangers are fucking shotgun primers with some secondary pyrotechnic in there. They are not fucking loud. They are not at all a flashbang. They're a neat package for airsofters and dudes that want to put cool shit on their gear. But they are nothing. They're not like Smarex. They're not like fucking Qualtech. They're not like DefTechs. Mike, funny we're talking about this. Mike Altman walked in here yesterday. He was the president of ALS. If we're talking demo and pyro shit, you got to know who ALS is. I don't run a business and I don't have friends. As you get older, you have fewer friends. Like, we use that word very uncautiously. DefTech's main, yeah. So, like, if you've ever heard, have you tried GLP Tech? Yeah, everybody should be on Retatrutide. Everybody should. You should probably be on Retatrutide for the rest of your life. Very low dosage. Proper flashbangs contain 5 grams of flash powder, not as much as you'd think. So why do they work so much better? Because they're in a metal hull, or what? Like they just have more pressure, or it's much faster igniting powder. Like, why are the civilian legal stuff so lacking? Ever had any interest in adding a CNC? Yeah, Cody runs CNC machines. Like, he can fucking run all that shit. We got friends with him. I keep looking at that X Tool shit. Like, I know it's desktop and it's a toy compared to real shit, but it's not gonna fucking be a Haas or, you know, any of the big machines. Bear was playing with some the other day, and there's a video of us a year ago. We had 16 of those IWA smokes and multi-bangers and bangs. And then we had a bunch of, who was our guy in our the TAC response? Who was Jan? What was his name? He had that Patriot Smoke Company. The first Patriot smokes, they put out a payload like a real smoke. They just didn't evacuate as fast, like an actual military smoke, when they were in the metal cans. And then he went to plastic. We had them sitting in this building here, and they didn't go off. We lit 6 of them at the same time we did the IWAs, and none of them fired. They all popped. When the spoon went off, you heard it hit the primer. None of them evacuated. And those IWAs, 50% of them failed. The best fucking smokes, the most reliable smokes we've used every time we've used them, are the fucking bullshit pull pin Enola Gay ones. Yeah, I think it is a felony. The ATF classified the fuse system as a destructive device. We used to buy them. We used to buy military. I've used military smokes that were 25 years old. I never one time ever had an actual military smoke not actually deploy. And we used to buy them for $45, just randomly sitting on gun show tables at fucking gun shows. Came across a dude doing 3D printed nunchucks. That's cool. Do you have any practical tactical, or do you only carry unpractical tactical? I don't know what you're fucking talking about. The civilian stuff is right. Yeah, you just take a fucking online test. It takes you a few minutes to do it. Enola Gay was always legit. I have 10-year-old ones. I bet they have better ones now. Yeah, and I mean, if we're worried about it, I mean, I have fireworks here that I bought 20 years ago at the fireworks stand, and they almost always still work. Even like the shitty like smoke grenade, the smoke balls, they still fucking work. The Enola Gay stuff, put in a piece of PVC pipe if we're worried about it. But you can buy Enola Gay. I haven't looked in a while, but you used to buy it on Amazon, and they have bulk pricing. You can buy wholesale from them. Yeah, everyone's required tax stamp. And the neighboring armor machine next to my work area just had armor pad have a unscheduled unraveling quite the rack. I don't know what that means. What is that? When they come out with the mix pull pin. So IWA has some new thing coming out that looks like a military smoke. I saw it yesterday, day before. Because I watched that T-Rex video this weekend, so the internet's been showing me all that shit. Is the bandolier available for individual? It's not, man. The code's still there. You get 30% off. Spend $100 after the discount. We'll send you a bandolier. If we sell them, they're going to be 65 bucks as they sit there. When we sell them like that, they're going to be over 100 bucks easy. If we sell them like that. I've got Woodland, I've got Multicam, and I've got OD and Multicam Black that can ship out with an order right now. A lot of dudes ask for a bunch of weird shit. Your guys' shit ain't shipping no time soon. But it'll go. We'll try to get it all for you. I worked for Pyrotechnics years ago. Powder energetics can last 80 plus. Energetics, that's the name. That's the name for the industry. There you go. Bird nest of expensive steel. Heard you mention overbuilding the product and pricing out of the market. When an item gets too expensive to sell, could you, well, it just means the market won't support it. I have a different market than most of the tactical gear market. A lot of these other companies, if they came to market with something and charge what I would charge for it, they can't sell them. Like they would just sit on them, right? You would see them put it on sale or do a bundle to move it. I have a different audience. But pricing out of the market, why would you, like, I need to sell this for 125 bucks. Why the fuck would you buy this for 125 bucks when you can buy a micro rig for 125 bucks? That's what priced out of the market is. I don't think the market will bear the price. But I also sell a day pack for 350 bucks. Most other companies sell a day pack for $110, $120. Can only confirm one M18 that barely smoked, but I've seen about 20 thrown at one for obscuration and impossible to know if they, that's true. We've launched a lot of like fucking pop-up flares, like in the metal tubes. We've launched a lot of 40 mic pop-up flares. Like I've never seen one not work ever. If you want it fast, you just order your items and go, hey, I'll take a similar color if you have it. And then for the promo stuff, give me a couple options, right? Hey, I'd really prefer Woodland or Multicam, but if you have another color that'll make it ship a lot faster, ship me whatever color. Those guys' orders always go out. Like here's a, let me show you. I don't know what she did. These are all, like this stack, there's like 10 more fucking stacks of that she's sorting through still. But like this is the stack, this is one of the stacks I was pulling this morning. So this is some Black Friday shit right here that can't go. We don't have the thing they ordered. This is some Cyber Monday shit. It can't go because I didn't have these Woodland ones, right? So this is a batch that's all Woodland. It didn't matter what was on this list. I didn't have the Woodland bandoliers. We couldn't ship any of it. We got the Woodland bandoliers tonight. We'll start pulling through them. But like, let's see here. Black for my Cyber Monday order. We can't do shit with that. Black bandolier. Can't do shit with that. Multicam bandolier. So we just keep going through the rotation. And we look at, they're now in batches. As we go through them the first time, I put them in piles. And now that I got Multicam bandoliers, I'll go back through that batch, that stack there of Multicam. And that's probably 200 dudes right there that specifically asked for Multicam. So I'll go through there and go, okay, we have all these items and we'll ship that order for, and then the next one will be like, okay, we don't have the main thing on here. It's got to be built. So that won't get allocated for one of these free items, but we'll pull the mainstay of the order if we have the big things or some of them, and we'll build a box. That's what these boxes here are. These are all missing something, but everything's in there to include the bandolier. So it's just, we go through that every fucking day. Yeah, the multicam Rallymans are sold. Cody, I saw multicam Rallymans cut today. I know he cut a bunch more woodland, and then we ran out of woodlands, and then these are starting to come off the line right now, woodland with pistol mags, and then I know woodland without pistol mags is better. We do them in a rotation all the time. There are always Rallymans being made. If I say tactical colors in notes, would that eliminate? No. I mean, if I heard tactical color, I would think multicam, OD, coyote, woodland. But I mean, if you're saying tactical, some dudes think cops, so they're going to say black or no, white. Don't do that. Just give me a list of 3 or 4 things that you want. Or order the colors. Like if you order multicam black and you're like, I'll take something similar, I would assume black would be similar. Yeah, micro rigs I think start at like 150 depending on the micro. The PALS one's even cheaper. The modular one costs less. Multicam black shotgun cards. No, I don't like the elastic, the printed elastic. It doesn't last as long. It's the base that they printed on. They don't use the elastic that we use. Uploading light fixtures. I'm updating light fixtures in the home. House came with landlord, especially two-prong light bulbs. 3D printed an adapter and cut the job cost by 3 times. That's cool, dude. These are all 2-prong lights. These are all fucking 2-prong lights. I still have high output T5s in here. They're the brightest, absolute brightest thing you could get. Woodland Rallyman's already accounted for. No, there's some available, I'm sure. The truth is, I don't know, man. Because I have, there's literally 2,000 orders out here on paper that we've thumbed through them, but I don't know what's in there. The red shotgun shell dipshit was funny. He wanted us to make them vertical, fully enclose the entire shell, change the indexing completely. There's way more of that shit. Go read any of the comments when I post some shit up on Facebook, and it seems like Facebook pushes it out to the weirdos a few days later, because we'll have like 20, 30 comments on a Facebook post, but then a week later there's 100 of them, and they're all fucking dipshits. Yeah, T5, they'll burn the fuck out of you. They put off so much heat. You can walk upstairs barefoot on the coldest day, and the floor is hot upstairs. It's like it's heated because the lights down here are so fucking hot. But we've changed them out as the ballast, because it's the ballast that makes all the heat. So as the ballasts fail, we were buying a case. I think there's 12 ballasts in a case. We've replaced all of these ballasts in these lights like 3 or 4 times each in the 10 years, 12 years we've been in here. So now we removed the ballast. See, those are still T5s. We removed the ballast, and see how bright that is compared to this one? We remove the ballast and we run these LEDs. And with the LEDs, you can get different colors. LEDs are supposed to be terrible for you health-wise. 308 stacked rig. designing building. How many columns of pals are going to be on the side of the mount? Beside it, there's 2 columns. You have room for a compact tear off. The new one that I'm building right now that I'm sewing on has 3 columns on the side. LED is too intense on your eyes. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that it's fucking them up over the years. It's supposed to be really bad for your vision too. And then the rate of the LEDs, like when I film, when I shoot video, I can't shoot shorts or video right here because these lights fucking look terrible and they strobe. They pulse. Can I show the jungle rig? I'll show you the jungle rig. When we get off of here in just a minute, on this channel here, type in the search, the little magnifying glass, type in jungle rig. We've got a real video on this and a bunch of shorts. This is the jungle rig. Although it had rat claws all over it, little fucking people touching it. Padded suspender, padded belt, rallyman with pistols, 2 of them. Rallyman without pistols, 2 of them. 1-quart canteens, 2 of them. Butt pack, 1. That's the Rallyman kit. I'm a 32-inch waist. I still have 4 columns of pals available. This fits me. This rig right here is my rig. I can still put 2 more of these mag pouches or 2 more 1-quarts on that setup. That's Amanda's right there. That's a 30. She still has 2 columns on there. Everglades rig, right on. I do not have any malice clips for sale. I don't. All right, guys. Hey, I'm out. I got to get up early in the morning. We're going to film Pulling the Thread podcast tomorrow. Let's look and see if that dude never said anything. I don't know what he was up to about. Let's see if one of these is actually his. Does anybody remember what that guy's name was? This one's Kyle, and that's not in California. I think that dude was in Cali, right? This is him. That's him. Escondido. That's him right there. It's shipping tomorrow. I don't know what he was going on about or what his concern was. That's always the case, man. Always. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.